runs. I'm on vacation, so I can do extra days, so I have more time to try to get rid of this game. Maybe, today is the day. You never know. Remember to put on the timer. Remember not to try hurry in this first section. Now we're in kind of a hurry. And now we're in a really big hurry. And
first.
Welcome, Megatron.
Unicorn!
I am Unicron.
Hey, Unicron. How goes it? It's a little bit too early, but it's actually quite good to get there early. If you don't die. That should be fine. Now we're just looking to get the speed up. And we don't. I'm gonna change the save state, if we don't get speed up. I'm gonna keep making new save states until we do get a speed up. Because it seemed like last time we were running, we were very consistently getting the speed up, and I don't know what affects that, but maybe there's some kind of a global timer in play. Kind of anticipated that start. Last time I did it a little bit after the music started. Oh, that was very early. Wow. Wow. Look at all that space there. Ooh, speed up. I wonder if we got another speed up. Certainly got it from somewhere. Probably one shot here. Yep. Good. No invulnerability though. That's kind of a bore. I'm thinking maybe 6 seconds. Seven. Really good. Oof, got the more difficult jump, but we managed to get through it. Ooh. That could have been bad. Whoa! Whoops. Please no invulnerability. Didn't get an invulnerability, but also don't know if we got a speed up or not. So we might run out soon. Nice little delay there. That was excellent. Wanted to try my luck there. Tried to catch that part a little bit earlier. We We won't know if we got the speed up until later. Because we already had a speed up when we got it. The question mark, I mean. Well, we didn't get a speed up, but the earlier speed ups helped us enough. Hey, Gokakson, welcome. I just need to speed up from here. Whoa. Nope. I don't know why I immediately jumped down. Even if I had gotten the speed up, that run would have ended there. Me jumping down. Very nice first run. Very good pace. Almost 8 seconds ahead by level 3. That's really good. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, that's a good way to start. Hopefully, we'll see more of that. And then we just need to grab that last question mark speed up. And that's it. Arrows are pointing at bonuses. So if you kill the enemies in that order, you get a score bonus. Once I had a glitch where I couldn't exit a screen until I had killed the bonus enemy. So I used to think that that was the thing, that you were always supposed to kill that enemy, but that is not the case. Only matters if you're doing a high score run. Doesn't even matter for casual play because you don't get extra lives for points. At least I don't think you do. A high score run of this would be interesting. But it would also be a tad long to do it for Amiga April or Amiga August. You could set a limit up until level something. Oof! No speed ups. I'm not sure if we should continue. I will stop though, if we don't get a speed up from here. Yep. The good thing is that we have gotten speed ups consistently now. The beginning. Now we just hope that it keeps happening. And again, I don't know why we sometimes start getting them. I just have this pigeon superstition that starting at a specific spot in the menu helps with that. Starting at a specific spot on the loading screen helps with that. A glitch in audio ones? No way. But it would have... I felt that it would have made the game better if every screen had an enemy that you had to kill. Look at that, we're... See, this is why I have the pigeon superstition. I keep getting the speed up. I do like this game. Also, this morning... Ooh, a tad long there. But a pixel's too far. This morning, I woke up to the itch of playing an NES game, so I think I will go back to NES Wednesdays next week. Although, I'll be away on Wednesday still, so I'm not sure if I can do a stream that day. If I will, it'll be an evening stream. There's certain weather types or, you know, weathers that make me want to play specific systems. I don't know why that is, but you kind of have that association from your youth. Certain stuff. Warm summer's day. It's Amiga time. That's true. We could do a Thursday one, and it would still count as a wet nest day for Americans if you start early enough. Okay, I haven't and then I dropped out. Haven't done it that way. I did see, I think it was Link Harris who's jumping over that first enemy when he has the speed up. I haven't tried that, but actually pretty damn good. And according to Twitch stats, most of my viewers are in States, but I guess that's true for most of Twitch. I assume people who stream in Finnish, though, they don't have a majority of American viewers. Kind of keep thinking that should I do that as well? Streams in Finnish, but that would feel. Hey Raptor, that would feel kind of. Oh shit! I'm not getting the drop there. No, it would be an exclusive stream, but ooh, very funny. Speaking Finnish. Naughty ones were getting even naughtier. Don't know about that. Well, that was a very near failure there. Please give me a speed up. I want to play. I think I should be starting faster after loading the save state in the menu. I'm still just, I'm just guessing. It's probably just random and I'm imagining these patterns because, you know, my brain, there has to be a way how it follows a certain logic of you being able to affect the draw. Because some days I'm doing just these 3 screens, and I never get the speed up. And then now we've had 2 days that I've been consistently getting the speed up. And it's been happening when I do the loading screen and the menu screen in a specific way. So that leads me to believe that there is something in play there. If it would be totally random, like the question marks are, basically, I should not be hitting the speed power up that often. And today I'm not. But I maintain it might be because we haven't yet found the right save state for the menu, so that we start the game the wrong time at the moment. We need to hone that in a little bit. Next time I'm going to try starting it a little bit later after the save state, because now we're not getting it. Did it? Maybe the beginning loading or the title screen has no effect. Maybe it's only the loading screen that has the effect. Maybe both of them have to be done in a specific manner. Maybe neither of them affects it in any kind of way. I don't know. But I can tell you that I didn't used to get the speed up this consistently. One shot. Hopefully now we get another speed up from there. We did not. But as this screen is very slow, if we get a speed up from there, and this screen is mostly jumping up, you don't lose that much time. Speed up doesn't affect your jumping up speed. Still jump up at the same speed. Want me to pick up all the items? That won't happen. 7 seconds, pretty good. Nice little shimmy through there. Hopefully lightning. If I have the one shot there, and again I have no way of knowing which one I have, I might miss that shot. No speed up. Unfortunate. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 chances for me to pick up a speed up, which is always the most likely, and we did not. We did not pick it up. I don't consider that to be a spot where we do need to get a speed up from a certain question mark, because there's so many that you usually do anyways. But if you catch none, then it is a reset. Costs you about 2 or 3 seconds, not good. I don't think we'll hit 2,000 runs today, but it'll probably be around the 1,600 mark. Well over, maybe 1,700. And that's because the game is very reset heavy early on, because we need the right question mark thingies. Ooh. Have a clear mark to where I'm supposed to start at. Maybe I should make a save state right, like load and then save instantly. Because it's easier if our save state in the title screen is somewhere where we can instantly start the game. Did it? Boing, boing, boing. Wait. Oh. A little bit too late. Getting better at dropping down from that. Like, if I were to trust my eyes, I wouldn't have turned that early. But you kind of develop this. Did it? Took it a little bit later. I was thinking if you could use that elevator and the platform that you can kind of get into, you could use that to kind of reset your horizontal positioning like the Teddy does. You could drop straight onto level 2. Now, unfortunately, that would probably mean that you can't finish level 2. But I would be a... Did it? It would be a pretty fast way to beat level 1. And then if you could reset your position, which I think you need to do for level 2. I haven't ever played through level 2 with the positioning glitch, because usually you only get that for from the Teddy, and I've explored level 4 using it. Can't do fast. This is not working out for us. The more you have to reset before you even get the run going, the more you lose the feel for it. The more difficult it gets. Kind of worried about Bonk's Adventure as well. BC Kid game. Ah, shit, now we're not getting it. Not getting the speed up. Loads of space there. And for all I know, it could be a global timer kind of a thing. Or it's just, you know, lucky. But, you know, hitting the speed 5 times in a row, you really start thinking, like, it has to have something to do with the save state. And now it's not happening, so I'm inclined to change something rather than just doing the same thing over and over again and hoping there's a different outcome. So be safe. Yeah, it's not good. Anticipated the start. It was good to get that early run. All the way up until level 3. Hopefully it won't be the only one. Yeah, BC Kid seemed like if we don't lose... Oh, I saved it. Awesome. We don't lose the health. Power up. Meaning that if we don't take a continue and we make it to the next health power up, our full health would be 5. And if we haven't lost our... Oh shit, I did it again. if we haven't lost our continues up until that point, you'd also assume that we maybe have quite a few lives. And then tanking the bosses becomes way easier. Because I think each heart is like 3 hits or something, even with against the bosses. So if we have 2 hit points more, or 2 hearts, that's like 6 hits more. If we have more lives, it's even easier. Oh, look at this. Now we have a speed up. Hopefully this is something we can make happen more. Let's focus, because apparently today we're not getting many of these. I would like to try to learn how you jump over this guy. But hitting it with the shot is usually easy enough. I think we got another speed up. We might have gotten 3 speed ups. I didn't see us getting anything else. That would be major for next level. Ooh, almost did that too fast. But since we didn't get the invulnerability, this will be 7 or 6 seconds. Yep. Yep, here we go. Nice. Yep. That really makes your sweet tooth itch a little bit. So I don't usually take the other question mark unless I've taken everything and I still don't have a speed up. But I don't want to risk it because you might get the invulnerability and then you can't do the death skip. That costs you like 5 seconds, so it's kind of bad. Scrap, we don't have too many lives. Actually, we have way too few. Hopefully our speed carries us through. There's a way to jump that straight from the elevator to the upper platform, but it's risky. Wow, 3-second gain. Fuck! Well, we'll see how many speed ups I amassed. Shit. Not even a balloon trick. Hello. Ooh, blah, 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 blah. Hey, Jormungandr. Please continue. Okay. We made it through the glitch. I don't know what wall I hit there. Mentally. Again, we did not get the speed up from the question mark, but we have so many. Yep. And this is the risk. If you get here with the speed up, you won't have a good time. We lost a significant amount of time there because I wasn't careful enough with the jump. It's unfortunate because apparently we got like a lot of speed ups. Luckily we didn't die because we are pretty low on lives. Which means I can't die here either. Well, after the drop. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Yep. So we don't have enough lives to finish, but I'm gonna keep going still. Fuck! That too. Oh, I got the invulnerability. I didn't even notice. I was like, eh. Man, if I carry through that, and I would have been able to, that would have saved me 2 lives, and then I would have still been in it. Shit. Well, you never know what's gonna happen. Now look at the amount of speed ups we had too. Like, this would have been such a good run. Let's do something stupid. This never gives you anything good, but it's kind of fun to get it. I think it's one of those question marks that actually doesn't give you anything. Good to practice that. Now I do not have a way getting through here. Oh, there we go. I needed to save. I needed to save the lightning shots for later on because I didn't have enough lives to do a death later on. But that was it was good practice. We had far too few lives. We got to level 4. We could have still managed to save that if I didn't die during the drop glitch. And then the accidental death against the gas canister. That would have been 2 lives more. And then had I played it normally like I would if I hadn't died, if we got the invulnerability like we did this time, that would have saved me 1 life. Probably 2 because I had the speed ups. So that basically would have had me at 4 lives more, which would have been more than enough. But that doesn't usually happen. That doesn't usually happen. Making it to level 5 though is not something we see often. And we were on pace too. We lost 3 seconds in Foreign Affairs because, first of all, we didn't get the balloon skip. That's a 3-second loss. But also we had that accidental drop glitch because of the speed. And that's another. Oh, the screen is cut off. Oh yeah, that's because I put it on the BC Kid dimensions. Thanks for letting me know. And welcome Reap. Ooh, what a nice goal there. Due to a timing mistake. That was a pretty good run. And I don't think I've ever had an instance where I don't get a speed up at the beginning of level 3 and it's the speed up still carries me to the next level. That was rare. Anticipated the start. I wish I could just run this with getting the right power-ups, and then it would just be me executing. I dare to say that I would get it in about an hour then. Fuck. That'll be fun to remember. To reminisce about. Make it to the end and we were one life short. Shit! Ugh! Press so hard on the keyboard, it moved a little bit. I didn't even know what weapon I had there. If any. It's just a little bit odd since I kind of remember that player 1 is the one with the blue jacket. Oh. I just started. Buster. Buster! Little Mega Drive advertisement there on the barrel, MD. I'm sure it's not Melon Design on it or anything. They just like their Mega Drive. Different colored goo coming from them. The other one was red and the other one was blue. And, oh, that was so early of a jump. Missing the potential extra life there. Well, it's not even a potential extra life, it is an extra life. Ooh. Anticipation again. Wait. Oh, hurry. I could have jumped earlier. Good speed though. Let's hope for a speed up. Nope. Really shouldn't squander. None of my runs should end me making a mistake. They should only end if I get the wrong thing from a question mark. The battery says MD2. There we go. I think I still jumped too early. I could delay that a little bit. Wasted opportunity to get something good. I would prefer to get life from that one and speed ups from the other ones. Don't lose too much time here. We're gonna do this. Well, but if we don't get a speed up from here, then we reset. Link Harry still hasn't submitted. How do ones run? At least, no, maybe you guys have verified it, but I haven't gotten a notification for it. I think his best time was like 9:46 so far. I could do a faster turn after the hook using what I used there. I think that would just most of the time make me fall on to the blubber and die. Yeah, because I would get too close. It's going away from me. To the right instead of the left. Yeah, I think I could jump earlier, but... no. We make it like that. It's fine. This is something that does break me in this game. Like, if I can't get out of level 1, or can't get the runs going because I don't get the speed up. It's so frustrating to watch other people play this and then getting the speed up constantly. It was like Graham when he was playing the Deluxe Galaga High Score Challenge for Amiga August. He kept getting the fucking greatest RNG ever. I think he did only like 5 or 6 runs and he kept getting like super good RNG on them. Like so much money he could have gone for the rank trick in the, at the first shop. Still had money for the fireballs, and yet he decided not to do that. RNG, the great equalizer. We got a life, unfortunately no speed up. We'll see what happens with this guy. Speed up, please. Thank you. We're battling for 6, but this did get us to 7. The invulnerability there. Yep. Uh-oh. We've been getting a lot of that. Harder start for the level. Life. That's good. Now, please, no invulnerability. Give me a speed instead. I didn't even know I could jump up so that I'm instantly on the question mark and can start just walking to the right. That was very close to falling though, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing that again. Uh-oh, out of speed! Woo! That was close. Now we have a very slow midsection here. And, need to get speed from here. And I did. Dig. Amazing. What are the odds? Reboot will tell us. Can't remember what the, calculation is. Just even, because of that midsection, we lost 2 seconds there. Compared to what we could have gotten. We need the speed up. We did not get that, so we are resetting. That's how merciless it is. It is. I think my shoulder's a little bit sore from doing gymnastics Tuesday. crouch animation is so weird. Only goes down like 3 pixels. I don't think there's a spot in the game where that helps you. Hey Andy, welcome, welcome. How goes it? Good morning. Doing the usual reset festivities here. The first question mark. Yeah, I've gotten to level 5 today. For that we made it to level 4. We made it to level 3 twice. Obviously in addition to those better runs. Oh, come on. Yeah, doing alright. The right shoulder is a little bit stiff. Kind of overworked it during the gymnastics session, and then I went to the gym last night. But it feels good when you use it. It kind of gets more loose and twisted more. When you don't use it, it just kind of stiffens up more. I'd rather have it be a little bit sore and loose than not sore and stiff. Because that's basically what it requires now. I just have to force it to move. Yeah, I really looking forward to being able to use it. Normally, raise it all the way up without it fighting against me. What's wrong with our speed up? I want my speed up. Also kind of changes his expression when he ducks. Instead of that little smile, he's a little bit wary. Like, whoop, whoop. Almost went forehead first into that fireball. And you can't do that. We've been so fast that we actually die. Boing, 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 boing. Yeah, the power-ups are all over the place, aren't they? You know, you have discs, you have some kind of boards, batteries, then you have nuts. I think you have balls and well, not screwdrivers, but oh, come on, now we're not getting it. No matter how frustrating this game gets, it's always fun to play. Controls are so damn good. That being said, I truly do hope that I get past this run. I mean, I'm kind of scared about the fact that we make it to level 3 at most with, 10 seconds ahead of the pace. Because kind of my low-key goal is sub 750. But looking at our sum of best, like if everything goes right, you should be getting under 740. So I thought like 745 would be doable, but whenever we do get to levels 3 or 4, we're only 10 seconds ahead of our personal best. And our personal best has an okay-ish World 5. It has a very good World 4, so it's doubtful that we're gonna be gaining time on World 4 or Level 4. Level 5 is 7 seconds off the PB, but the PB is a very good run with a perfect exit. You know, the last block first try. So losing 7 seconds there means that I've tried it maybe 4 or 5 times, which in my book is still a good accomplishment. So if we make it there and I go through with like the 3rd attempt, that's gonna be super good. And that would get me to, like, if we're on pace, that would get me to that 7:45 range, which I'd be very happy with. Sub 7:40 would be like, I don't need to run this game anymore. Well, I won't run it if I get a sub 750, because it's so hard to get all the power-ups. Although now we know that if I just get a lot of speed-ups in level 2, we basically don't need any speed-ups in level 3.
Hello.
Hey, Spitfire, welcome. Good morning, how goes it? Oh, too early. Is it too early for you? It was too early for me to turn. Yeah, I'm really aching to get past this. I'm practicing. I'm keeping like my skills ready for speedrunning Rick Danger's first game. I'm pretty like good with that. It is another RNG run though. Even after level 2, which has the heaviest RNG with 2 screens with triplets that you need to get through pretty quickly. Just by, you know, hoping that they do you well. Even after level 2, level 3 has a couple of spots that can delay you quite a bit. Delay you quite a bit if they don't give you the outcome you want. And even the world record run has like a big setback, like a 20-second setback in level 3, and they still PB. What I'm thinking is that I can get the world record in that, even when I don't get the optimal RNG. But it will still be a grind. And it's also a question of, like, for that run, how fast is good enough to drop it. Although I feel like Rick Dangerous doesn't require that much training from me as this game. Because we played so much of Rick Dangerous 2 that I feel like it's kind of ingrained in me now a little bit. And just like a little practice, I can get back on it. The real issue I feel we're gonna have with Rick Dangerous 1, in addition to the RNG, is what was I thinking? What was the thing? Oh yeah, remembering what screen comes after what. Because I remember like Reboot saying this to me, that there's no scroll between screens and that makes it difficult, but I didn't really think it would be that massive of a factor. But just, you know, practicing it, I'm already noticing that I have difficulty remembering what screen comes next. And in Rick Dangerous, you should be ready for what comes next. You can't just react to it most of the time, if you want to go fast, that is. Like in casual play, I would constantly be resetting the screen, like going back and forth between the screens to reset them. Like first to peek out and see, okay, it's this one, and then you actually do the thing that you need to do. Because even in casual play, you often need it to be fast to react what happens on screen. Okay, one shot, hopefully we get speed up from that one. Don't have to worry about the next. We do not, we get an extra life. But again, we don't lose too much speed time here. It's the next screen that's has the important question mark. And we do not get a speed up there. Now we're kind of stuck in the first level hell, so to speak. I do find it interesting, like how speedruns, like with this game, the fact that where they put the items becomes so important. They probably didn't really think about it. It was like, oh, let's put this one here and this one here. And this lightning here it's an odd choice because you don't up and then you're like, oh, this is much better. That's how I use this. An interesting choice. Also, it is weird to even have a speed up as a power up in a game like this, where you don't even have a time limit. It makes some jumps easier, but again, same issue that we have in speedrunning. You don't know when the speed is going to run out. So you might be mid-air doing a jump where you think you have speed, and you're gonna make it past a pit, but then the speed runs out, and then you drop. So for casual play, it's very risky to make the assumption that your speed up will indeed continue. So it doesn't really give you a benefit. Two-player game, it makes even less sense because, you can't exit a level without the other players, so you still have to wait them out. All the other powers pretty much make sense. Not getting the speed up. Makes me sad. I need some statistical analysis of when I'm getting the speed, when I'm not getting the speed, when I'm starting it from the title screen, when I'm starting it from the loading screen. There has to be a connection. It just has to. My brain does not accept randomness. we did get an additional speed up, so things are looking up now. You're actually faster than your shot here, so you have to be a little bit careful. I sometimes think I'm shooting the green dude, and then I jump towards it, and my shot is coming after me, so I actually die before the shot kills it. That makes you feel very, very stupid. No extra lives from question marks, I think. No invulnerabilities either. Easier start, awesome. It's a little bit slower, but it's much more comfortable. Ooh. Okay. Unfortunately, we lost the speed. We'll save some lightning shots. I don't know what for, but... Oh, speed up there. That's nice. Ooh, but this will be... Ooh! No invulnerability, thank you. Hopefully we have other speed ups here as well. Yes, we do. Quick snatch there, but we don't really have enough lives, which is unfortunate. That wasn't that was either speed up, more lightning, or single shot. Power up. We're of course hoping that it's a speed up. Awesome gain there. Ooh, that was too close. Don't know what we got. Uh-oh. Ran out of speed as well. So we did not get what we wanted. We're gonna die here now. Nope. The lightning didn't hit it. Unfortunate. We did not get lives. We did not get speed ups. I guess we had like 25 lightning shots at that time. I think that was the third time we make it to level 3 and don't get the speed up. That's pretty good. We have made it there 3 times. Then there's the one time we made it to level 4. And the one time we made it to level 5. But the level 5 run was basically, it was already over by level 4. Just kept going for reasons unknown. Oh! Stupid little assumption there that I would drop. Didn't. No speed up. I think we got an extra life somewhere along the way because we have 7. Please give me a speed up here. Thank you. Ugh. Stopped again. That's twice I've made the assumption that I will fall. Didn't. Have to be close to like a second. Just because of that. Third time. Basically 3 times I think I'm falling. And I'm not. 5 seconds? Whoa. 3-second loss. I shouldn't really continue, but I want to kind of not play the level 1 again. What have we picked up? Because it hasn't been lightning, hasn't been speed, and it hasn't been lives. Probably just these one-shots. There are quite a few question marks in the beginning. Oh, and didn't even get a speed up. Normally I wouldn't continue, but... this doesn't give you anything good. And now, of course, because we haven't gotten speed ups, we have an amazing amount of lives here. Oh! Ran out of speed again. Well, that's gonna be slow. Did not have my focus on the live split. I've been thinking about buying a new emulation machine. Got my eye on this reasonably affordable one. It would require me to buy more memory for it because it only comes with 16. Would have to buy like 216 gigabyte comms for it. Homes. Because I assume it comes with 2 8s. We've been on pace today, for sure. How you doing, Muji? Being on pace up until level 4 today. I don't think we've gotten the balloon trick once today, though. And that's gonna be a hard one for me to let go. Like, if we get a good time and I don't have the balloon skip there. Gonna be hard to accept. I don't think there's a run on the board at the moment with the balloon skip. I think it's like, is it like a 3-second skip? It's pretty big in terms of skips go in this game. Now, if you think about death skips. Well, apparently, very. The timing, of course, is different depending if you have speed or not. It's a lot easier when you have the speed, and our runs will always have the speed. Now, I thought I had it down already, but for some reason, I've not been able to nail it. You're supposed to wait until the balloon picks you up. And when you have speed, you can instantly once it picks you up, you can start walking towards left, but you can't walk too much. You kind of have to do a little step. If you press too fast, the balloon won't pick you up, and then you can't drop through the floor. And if you wait for too long, you'll be too high to fall through. What you're aiming for is, God damn, I can't. What? Why didn't it start? What you're aiming for is to get kind of in between some pixels. Drop down from there, which lets you fall through the floor. It's basically the same thing that happens in level 4 floor glitch. But it's the balloon that's kind of giving you the glitch instead of you jumping over a platform. It's a raising platform. Rising. Oh, that was close. Already turned around. One shot. Hopefully we get a speed up from there then. I think we did. Would have been even better if we got a life from the first one. Will give us... should give us an 8-second time. It gave us a gold. 9. Shit! Okay, we didn't die. Not sure if that took longer than the regular... But now we don't have speed. That was an interesting start, for sure. Speed up from there, which is nice. Alright, let's go. More speed ups. Give me all the speed ups in the world. Maybe I should chance it for that question mark there. It's fairly early, and what we saw earlier was that if I keep getting question mark speed ups from all of the question marks in level 2, I don't need to have question mark speed up in level 3. It's kind of wild. Ooh, that's almost a death to the spikes because I walked left before jumping. And then I screw up my controls. Well, this is much the fastest we've ever been. Might have been a speed up. Might have been. Yeah, I was too far to the right. Time to fall. Fuck! The timing changes a little bit when you don't get the balloon skip, and I've mostly practiced with that. Shit. Still going with the speed up, by the way. It's a kind of a risk for our next screen here. I have to make sure I don't fall between steps. And it makes it super hard to get through the speed. That's it. Too much speed. Awesome. Ideally, you don't have speed for that screen, and then you pick it up immediately after again. And I usually don't practice to have speed at that point because it's so rare. And the problem there is that when you jump over that step, you can then go through the corner. You have to jump onto the platform and not hit the corner and still be fast enough. Yeah, it's basically just RNG. If I'd get the ideal power-ups all the time, I'd be done with this game in one run, I'm pretty sure. The execution is not that tough. It's keeping on top of your game with all the resets because you don't get the power-ups you need. Everything changes a little bit, like when your speed dies out, when you get it. And on that run, we got a lot of speed ups in level 2, and I won't know. There's no way to track when the speed is going to end. Why am I waiting exactly? And another... It's just a waste of power-ups. If I know that I'm getting 2 invulnerabilities, could I save time? Could I get to the earlier elevator? I don't think so. She's not gonna have to speed either. There's only one spot where I really would like to have... Well, 2 spots in the run where invulnerability is good. For different reasons. In this first level, if you get invulnerability in the third to last screen, where you get the key and there's the extra life that you don't get, the robot underneath and the balls going around, you save about a second or a second and a half, maybe even more, if you have invulnerability there. And you also save on lightning shots. Level 4, if you get invulnerability in the top screen, you not only save time, but you save a life in the next screen. And if you have speed up, you'll save 2 lives, which is huge at that point. You save on time, but not too much. Bigger effect is the saved lives and what they give you, what they allow you to do in the next level. Oh man. Just makes me feel very unappreciative, because now I'm complaining about getting too much speed. Usually I'm not getting enough. But yeah, that specific screen is very tough because of the glitch. When you have speed, you can just fall through the cracks. Not even cracks, but just those corners. Platforms, just walk through them. Life. I'll take that if I get a speed up in the next room. Won't be the fastest. Won't be a goal, but we don't need it to be. Ooh, just barely. Got that. Full F4. Nice, okay. Look at the amount of lives we have. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Didn't lose time, but it was an unnecessary risk because it gains no time either. Okay, take it easy. Nice. Six seconds. Pretty close. Okay. Uh-oh. It's hard to estimate when the clock makes that shift. I don't know why that actually costs you a lot of time when you do pick up that question mark. I had forgotten that. I should only pick it up if I don't have speed. Really. But maybe it gave us an extra speed up. Never know. Can't know. Good amount of lives. Fast stage. Bardic Broadcasts! Welcome, welcome. How goes it? Anvil of Dawn, I assume is still going strong. Go check out Bardic's stream channel. It's loads of fun. You'll see games that you probably haven't seen anywhere else. Bardic also does a lot of Amiga, and we like Amiga on this channel. Thank you so much for rating. I can't really interact with the chat as I'm speedrunning, but we'll get to that eventually. Probably now, because I need a speed up from that question mark right there, and if I don't get it, the run is over. Though I can't tell if I did get it because I was already on speed. Oh, there we go. I didn't get it. So it's a reset. Schottenjäger. Many dungeons were crawled. Several Conan comics read. Get the taste of Red Sonja movie from Bart's lips. Good time had by all. Red Sonja is such an amazing movie. I really love watching that. And thanks for the follow, whoever you were. Follows are anonymous. Feel free to say hi in the chat or just keep hanging in the background, lurking about. I appreciate both approaches. We do NES here, usually on Wednesdays as well. It's not all Amiga, but it's mostly Amiga. And recently we finished at least one class campaign for MechWarrior 2. Sometimes we do DOS stuff, early Windows stuff. We're in the process of going through Rally Trophy as well. It's been fun. The Dreadwork remake has clawed itself above the horizon, alas. Is there gonna be a new Red Sonja movie? Is that what you're saying? I mean, the time is kind of right for it. All this interest in old movies and, you know, women protagonists. Came out very recently. The word or the movie? I haven't heard of it. For Red Sonja remake. But basically what we're doing in the speed run is we're just hoping to get speed ups from question marks. That's pretty much it. And if we don't, we can't get a PB. But yeah, anytime anyone rates, I appreciate a lot, and I do suggest that you, if you don't know of the streamer, you go check out their channel, highlights, clips, all that about page, everything, because they just might be your new favorite streamer. You just didn't know that they existed. That's how I found my favorite channels. people rating in other channels or being rated in. First 3 hours of the stream were Bart discussing the new movie after watching it a few times. Is it already out? Holy shit, I did not... That has totally flown under my radar. I did like the, Was it actually dubbed like a Dungeons and Dragons movie? It came out like a few years ago. It was really fun. Fun, nice story. Addressing some of the RPG tropes as well, which was fun. If you played role-playing games, tabletops, mostly, I mean. So now we have a run because I got a speed up from that first question mark. This question mark doesn't really matter, but if it is a speed up, it's great. Now it was a one shot, so now I'm hoping that this question mark here will be a speed up. It was a lightning shot. That doesn't matter too much because we're always waiting for that elevator. And here we're mostly jumping up. But if the next question mark is not a speed up, I have to reset. There we go. Dungeons and Dragons movie, the Uwe Ball one. Alright, 10 minutes of not mentioning that name. Let me look it up. I don't think it was by that dude. Honor Among Thieves. This one. It was a kind of fun watch. I enjoyed it. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Follows are anonymous, so you can keep lurking or say hi in the background. Say hi in the background? We'll say hi in the chat. You can say hi in the background as well. Wave to the screen. Just fucked myself over for doing that. I just thought it would be fun for me to wave back when you do it. Yeah, this kind of like low-hanging fruit. Oh, we need to make a game movie. Who will direct them? Well, I know. Yeah. But there's also like, isn't there an older Dungeons and Dragons movie with who's the guy in Hard Rain and and that one other movie where you have the nuclear bomb going off in the desert. God, what's that guy's name? He's very young in that. If I remember wrong, it wasn't that dude. Justin Whalen, yeah. Yeah, this I watched recently as well. In case you're wondering, it's this movie. I think I was thinking of Willow there for a moment. It's an entirely different movie. One that I would have loved to know about when I was a kid and playing role-playing games. I only watched Conan Conan 2 specifically. I feel it caters more to the adventurous nature of role-playing campaigns, whereas the first one is kind of a slow burn and more of a just a revenge origin story. Yeah, you'd think that a game that actually tries to make up a story that's somewhat, you know, interesting would lend itself well for a movie adaptation. But it doesn't always work out that way, does it? How's Mikey doing, by the way? Ah. That second screen is technically one of the hardest ones to pull off. If... Whoa, look at that. If you want to get through the top enemy, first possible cycle, you can opt to make it more consistent and lose like 3 seconds, but I'd rather not do that in the second screen of the game because, you know, if you fail, you just reset. It's not a big loss, but it can get to you if you have to reset like 10 times in a row. Now I'm not getting through the first screen. I'm trying to hurry up a little bit too much. That hook there and this elevator, they kind of act as synchronous bottleneck, kinda. Like, can't get through faster than what they allow you to. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Like, Return to the Castle Wolfenstein. Feel that would work as a movie. Who screwed up Doom, by the way? I don't know. I feel like they just made Doom so they could have that 3D scene there. There is a movie like that, DG? Overlord? Oh, that was pretty good, that move there. Not talking about the movie, but the move. And up! Okay. I used to just go past that extra life. Well, in the olden days, I would always get it, but once I started optimizing the run with the pickups, the question marks, speed ups, and all that, but Link has actually figured out how to jump through that ceiling there to get it. You lose barely any time, and you do need lives because later in the game you will be taking deliberate deaths to get iframes to get past certain screens faster, or actually bypass many of the screens by falling through ceilings, going through walls, and all that. Right, Russell's son. I have not heard of that. Feel free to post link to IMDb, for instance. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made a movie out of Naughty Ones and that sucked, because there's basically no story. These kids are just terrorizing their neighborhood and aliens abduct them and they're sent off to a parallel dimension where they have to escape from. Then again, that does sound like a bad movie plot. And I mean, Alice in Wonderland is a thing, so I don't know. Sound design? I'm not sure if that speaks for the movie. If the one good thing you raise about it is sound design. I mean, if it's one of the good things, that's great, but the main thing you know or remember from that movie? Jet Li stuff? Which ones? It's not made for kids. Alright, give me a speed up. I want to play this game. What's the Jet Li movie where there's like a multiverse, parallel universes, and one guy has learned how to travel between them, and then he starts killing his own. Oh, the one, yeah, I like that one. That's a fun watch. I should watch that again. I felt like it had a unique plot. The fighting scenes are good. The special effects are pretty great for the time. The cast is really good, like the police officer as well, chasing them and all that. It has a lot of good shit in it. There we go. Okay. The run. Figures that getting a speed up item means that it's a run. Otherwise it's just walking. Didn't get a speed up there, but as I said, this is a minimal time loss, but we do need to get speed up from this one. And we don't. Yes, I did watch it after it got all those, you know, nominations and awards. I felt that it wasn't as good as the hype kind of made me expect. But it was fun. Damn. I don't know why, but I felt like in that movie I felt that the movie was trying to cater like it tried to guess what I like and then tried to give me that. But it just might be that you're not in the right mood to watch it when you do. Like, it can grow on you later on. Some movies work like that. I'll probably watch it again. At some point. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, that was kind of iffy there, handling those platforms, but we made it through it. It's been a long while since we've actually been on pace and then gotten the invulnerability from that question mark? The screen above? Because if you do, you have to reset immediately. Can't do the dead skip, and that costs you like 5 seconds. Ooh, that's a very good. That's a very, very good time. And then I throw it away. As the idiot as I am. Got the easier start and still messed it up. Good job, Demi. It's fun when you lose the time early in the level. 1, 2, 3, 4 question marks, no speed ups. Unlucky. Ideally for me, play this game, you never slow down after getting this one. Like, get a speed up from there, and then you never slow down up until... Well, actually, I kind of want the speed up to stop for a moment in level 3. And then I immediately pick it up again. Because the next screen actually has a speed up power up that you don't see too much of. And then you would get all the way to level 5 with the speed up. That would be the ideal run. Now, how probable that is not very... It's actually very improbable. But if you do, it gives you like sub 740 run. Make me very, very happy. Usually speedrun streams on this channel are like a bonus. And we mostly do just first playthroughs on Sundays. Saturdays are kind of like a random variety thing. Once a month we do viewer picks, 30 minutes per pick. We also now have a couple of redeemed single stream games in the queue. Probably have to go through those on Saturdays. And that's morning streams. Sometimes we do Friday and Saturday evening streams, and that's for the monthly tournaments we host. We use the Amiga Live app to do multiplayer Amiga netplay tournaments. Different game every month. This month is Brutal Sports Football. Next month is Moonstone. Proud favorite. Always popular. And an awesome game. One of the good old classic Amiga games. Unfortunately, I will never be able to get a sticker onto the side of my monitor, because it's one of the few games I beat back in the day. The stickers are only for games I couldn't beat back in the day. Games that I loved, games that could be considered Amiga classics. Games that I beat now on stream. We are running out of space, so I will have to take Wolfchild sticker away from that right-hand side because it was not a game that I played back in the day. But when I did beat it on stream, I liked it so much and was so proud of it. And we didn't have too many stickers, so I just put it up there. And there it has been ever since. But it will come out eventually. We are currently working on a potential sticker game. That's BZ Kid, known as Bonk's Adventure. Turbo graphics or PC Engine or whatever it was on. That I remember liking, but I think we had like a demo that only let you go up until the dinosaur's mouth, and that is actually the only thing I remember of it, so it might have been just that level. But maybe not. Oof. What? We shouldn't really throw runs away where we do get the speed up. That's bad. Each run should just end because we don't get the power-ups we need. It shouldn't mess up anything. And on that note, should I practice that jump, actually? Let's... Okay. I'm gonna do a couple of save states here. I'm gonna see, like, if it's very simple just to jump over that enemy, that's what I'm going to start doing. But I'll have to test it first. Because Lynn does it, and it doesn't look tough. And actually, I did it accidentally earlier in the stream. And we save here. If we get the speed up, we don't. Do it again and do a little bit of starter step. And now we get the speed up. Unfortunately, you can't really do that. Before you know if you would get it or not. Okay. There. Stay here. Now let's try it. I think it's like... Oh, you can just stand there and you get it. Well, you have to wait until that guy goes around. Oof. Wonder if that's a good thing. Because then it will be a little bit later. Oh, I wonder if you could do it immediately. Oh, you can, but then there's a... So you would do it that way. Okay. I'm not sure about that. I'm more happy with the way I've been doing it. Of course, when you have the lightning, you have to kind of do it that way, and it's a bit of a bore. I don't like that so much that I would change what I'm doing. And it's mostly because of that delay. You have to wait for the guy. Or then take a risk with the hook and the weapon and jump early. I don't think I will be able to do consistently. And again, getting through that won't save you time because you still have to wait for the elevator. So it's not really that big of a deal. It's unfortunate. We do have lightning, so I need to be mindful of that. Got a second speed up, which is awesome. Also got lightning shot that I wasted one of. Why is it a waste? Because we need it in level 2. Nice. Okay, that was good. That was good. I'm thinking 7 seconds. Yep. Don't like that jump. No! Ran out of speed. Unexpected. Uh-oh. A lot of... Oh, shit! Hello! I still don't know what makes that happen. Still don't know. Sometimes freezes over. Hey, Jimmy Donut. Welcome, welcome. And it sucks when you're on a good run, which would be most of the time. Just wanted to try something. Damn it. Well, it doesn't happen again. That wasn't the best of runs. Like, we had a good pace for level 1, but then I lost the speed, so we weren't really... Is that... Back then, I wasn't resetting if I didn't get a speed up. So I didn't get a speed up. And also, I think I collected an extra life that I don't anymore. Levels 2 and 3 were solid. Level 4 is also solid. Level 5 is alright. Not the best. The most time saves you can get compared to the run that we are comparing to are level 1 and 5. Okay, we got a speed up. Nice. This has potential. The reason I slow down there is because you still have to wait for that fireball after you get the key, so it doesn't really matter how fast you do the corner. I used to try to do it as fast as possible and then just sit there stupidly waiting for the fireball and lose some runs because I made the turn too early. 7 seconds. Thought I did better. He was still on speed up, which is nice. Hopefully we still have lightning shots. We did. Extra life is good. The lightning shots, awesome. Hopefully no invulnerability from up here. Hopefully the question mark did give us a speed up. We're still on it, so I assume that's what happened. Hopefully we get another one from here. Oh, that was nice. Nice little grab there. A lot of lives and on speed up, so I'm guessing we won't get a speed up from this one. That's usually how it goes. We'll see that later once the previous speed up wears off. Oof. Jump scares me. Oh, we did get a speed up. Awesome. Now it ended, I think. Yep. Just in time. Wow, almost a 3-second gain. That's huge. And now we'll know if we get the speed up or not. How did I manage to hit between those? No speed up. Run is done. It pains me. 10 seconds ahead of pace. Going on to the 3rd level. That's massive. Usually we only make it there by like 7 seconds ahead. That was a good run. Hurts. Hurts to lose those. I could have kept going. But the problem there is that I learn bad habits. If I start playing that level without speed, all the timings change. And I don't want to do that. Hey Torgrim, welcome, welcome. How goes it? Runs have been okay today. Runs have been pretty good. Pretty good. Going well. Nice little naughty ones emote there. Now, who would have a naughty ones emote, you ask? Never seen this game. Somebody has an emote of it. The reason is that that's from Amiga Live. And Amiga Live is the one who introduced me to this game. One of his favorites from his childhood. Now, I missed this back in the day. I never knew this existed. But have very much grown to like it. Still do need that speed up though. That was the was it the 3rd run? Level 3 or 4th? If we don't count the runs that made it to levels 4 and 5. So it's been better than usually, I think. Unfortunately, I have not been able to capitalize. We had one amazing run where I actually got too many speed ups. And because one particular screen is very hard in level 3 if you have the speed up, and I rarely get there with a speed up, I blew it. Now, to be fair, I probably didn't have the lives to complete that run anyways. Like was the case when we made it to level 4 and 5. Just didn't have enough lives to pull it off. But we would have if I didn't screw it up. Boing, boing, boing. There are actually trampolines in this game. And now it's happening all the time. This was a huge threat when we were doing the Rick Dangerous runs. And it would keep doing this. And I don't know what it is. What does it? Try. Rick. Because I have a few suspects. Once I heard a USB port connection sound. While that happened, I'm not sure if that is what is happening. I think it kept happening when once I like unhooked all possible USB devices. It still kept happening, so I don't know what it is. And that's that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking about investing in a new emulation machine, because I'm due one. This machine can't even handle browser, using the browser or opening up an image from the file explorer while I have FSUA running. And it can't even run Extreme Racing on Amiga in NetPlay. It's too CPU heavy. Kind of been putting it off of getting a new one, but I think it's time, and it would get rid of, hopefully, some of these like unexplained issues I have sometimes. And the machine I've been looking at has more USB ports natively on the motherboard. Like right now, I'm routing some through my displays that have USB ports, like for wireless mice or mouses, as you can say when it's the device and not the animal. So I'm routing it, the USB, through my display, and I have like altogether like 25 USB devices hooked on. So thinking that might be an issue for it. But mostly, like, I would assume the tournaments would go more smoothly. Games would start faster. I know that because my stream computer is alright. Computer I stream on. Just this emulation machine that's a little bit past its time. Need to power up from here. Nope. I might order it today. I will ask about the memory though, like if they can package it like that. Package it with the 32GB memory upgrade. I really don't want to go through the trouble of doing that separately. Other than that, I'm probably just going to install the same hard drive. Save me from a lot of trouble. It should be good to go. Obviously some drivers. Similar stuff will have to be updated. Also, I'm not sure, because I've had a good experience with Windows 11. Personally, I haven't seen any of the bloat people are talking about. Stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's because of a certain version I have or something, but yeah, I haven't had an issue with that. And also, I just got the third-party program that lets you customize the toolbar, or whatever it's called, taskbar, how you want. So I have that set up how I like it. More like Windows 10 themed. You have the quick launch icons and all that shit. Start is back. Was it gone? I don't know, because that's something I immediately changed. I got on Windows 11. Ooh, that was close. Oh, you have a different... Okay. I'm using, like... what was it called? Explorer Patcher? That did the trick for me. Oof, didn't jump. I thought I pressed it, but I guess I was a little bit too early. Doesn't do what you want. What doesn't it do? Hasn't messed up anything for me. Unless it accidentally got rid of the bloat. That's why I didn't see it. Which I think is a good feature. Why we're not getting the speed? It's been a bad day for the speed up. It's too bad, like, when I find a good save state for any given session we have, that seems to always give it. I can't use it the next time. Start menu changes. I guess I never use the start menu, actually, because I have the quick launch icons for all the shit I do use. I don't remember when's the last time I've actually... Maybe on Windows XP? Maybe then I used the start menu? Not since then. I didn't have it. I thought I did. Windows 7? I didn't use it then either. I just had the quick launch icons on Windows 7. Well. Usually there's like a very limited amount of things I do on a computer. Will be the emulators. Those require a couple of different start icons, quick launch icons, I mean. Some Office stuff. Excel and, well, Word not so much anymore. Excel I use more. The browsers. Then some audio programs I do music with. And then very, very, very few games. So I usually have, how much do I have there? Probably 20 quick launch icons. Shit, now I did the thing that I was talking about earlier. Supposed to wait until you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, actually I do have like maybe 30 of these, but still, not too many. And those 30 have like everything, including Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, everything I do pretty much on those quick launch icons. And I make individual launch icons for games that are on Steam or Epic, but I don't really play too many modern games, so there's not many of those. I could upgrade my Windows 10, but this computer does not support it. That I'm emulating on. The streaming machine has Windows 11 on it. I'm wondering, like, if I... If I now put this hard drive onto the new computer when I get it, can I then upgrade to Windows 11? Probably. Do I want to? I don't know. But the surprising thing to me, because I was running Windows 7 on this, well, not this computer, the previous emulation machine I had, which was a laptop. The surprising thing was that OBS and FSUAE worked better on Windows 10 than on 7. Windows 7 was like heavier on it. Yeah, that doesn't sound nice, obviously. I think we got speed up. Get another one. The reason I don't shoot that guy there when I'm coming down is that we need to save these lightning shots for level 2. Specifically the second screen of level 2. So we need to kill the clocks. And sometimes we run out of bullets, especially now that we have to kill both of these guys. Sometimes you get through one of them with invincibility, but it's not so common. So I mostly just hope that I get lightning shots. Now I don't. But we got the one-hit weapon. This is very slow. We still don't have a speed up, even though we've taken, what, 3 question marks now? And we still didn't get one, and we got this invulnerability, which means, if you can see here, I can't kill myself. So I have to take this elevator ride, and already we've lost 10, not 10, but 5 seconds. So that's a reset. Unfortunate. Even after October, I'm not going to Windows 11 after the issue with breaking SSD. Breaking! Like, it actually breaks your solid-state drive instead of just, you know, making you reinstall shit. I don't do updates if, like, they don't happen automatically. But I haven't had issues, yes. A blue silences. So what does it do? Like, how does it physically affect it? Is that update still out there? You're saying most recent. Which update is that? My machine isn't saying that it needs to be updated. I have just notifications that when it should be. I'm wondering, like, if I already did it and got lucky. It's still out there. Jeez. You have to look into that. And make some backups too. Yeah, I tried going Linux at some point. I was a Mac user. And what I ended up doing for games and all was just install Windows. Dual boot. Used Windows on my MacBook Pro. The Mac side got very little use after that. Because I basically got the MacBook back then because of the FireWire option. And the mixer I needed to hook up on it. They weren't really affordable, good package deals for PC, well, Windows machines that had the FireWire option. I did get it later on. Like a FireWire card, and I now have it for the studio machine. But the support for that is waning out as well. To get it to work on Windows 10 required some shenanigans, and I don't know what the situation is with Windows 11. While the mixer is still in good condition and working, and I obviously don't want to sell that just because, you know, the connection to the computer isn't supported anymore that well. No, missed that cycle, damn it. It said that only SSDs with Python controllers are affected. Python found no evidence after hours of testing, nor has Microsoft. Do you guys have a link? Or, you know, just copy paste the update ID so I can check if I did it already or if it's coming. And maybe there are other people there interested in that information. Nice. Speed up. Select now for speed up every time from a question mark. Actually, that wouldn't work because we need extra lives as well. So please don't do that. Alright, thanks. Thank you for that. I'll check it out after. Ooh, why did I wait there? Hurry. Going with the speed. It's nice. Bang, bang. Wait and go down. Very nice. With invulnerability. Oh! Could be a potential 8-second run. There it is. Boom, there it is. I figured I pressed forward too early. There goes the second advantage. The 1 second advantage we had. Above normal, and now it's really gone. It's getting worse all the time. Now we can't go down because of the clock there. No speed up still. And where are all the lives? Like, what have we been getting all this time? It hasn't been lives, it hasn't been speed ups, it hasn't been lightning. What have we picked up? There was a life there. That drop has been going well. Okay. And there goes the speed again. Yeah, this is not a fast level. And that's a reset. Let me check. Windows update. For updates. 6.3. Well, I'm on 6.4080, so I'm guessing I've already gotten that. Party still happened after uninstalling the security update, which is the feature update that came out when they installed. That cannot be uninstalled. 63875. That a definition update or a security one? Well, The numbering seems to imply that it's a quality update, but I haven't gotten that. 878, I have 875 installed, and now it's offering 64080. Interesting. I don't even know, like, those details about my drives, like what controller they're on or anything. Not even getting the option to enroll at Windows 10? I mean, like, back from 11, or... I didn't know that was possible. Oh no, I did that once, so I know it's possible. Ah! You have extra support. So is that offered only to like businesses or pro enterprise versions of Windows 10? Damn it! Consumers as well. Interesting. Do you have pro, home, or enterprise version? See. Consumers can get the enterprise version as well. Pro, interesting. I assume we have a one-shot here, or lightning. Yep. Have to check. Probably. Thou shalt not use a local account. You need to use AI with your notepad. That's the modern way. Speaking of notepads, I remember doing a really stupid thing when I was a kid, like with my friend. Like kids would their games and playing would be really stupid. So we would put up the notepad, and because we had heard that, you know, my big brother goes online and then chats away, and we kind of knew what that was like, so we would would bring up the notepad, and then we would chat, sitting there right next to each other. We would chat in turns and pretend that we'd be online. This is how we spent our day back in back in the good old days. Time before, you know, widespread internet.
Hello.
Hey Ted Sock, thanks for the good luck. Microsoft's making things like that annoying on purpose because they want everyone on Windows 11. Yeah. And then when, like, the internet really grew when I was in high school. Junior high, I think is the equivalent term. 7th grade and up. We started school at the age of 7. So when it really did blow up, like we were taught, I guess we did have a computer class before that, and we did make home pages on 6th grade in our computer class, usually using HTML. But yeah, we were basically taught not ever to put any personal information online. Never reveal anything about yourself. And that's why you see an Amiga there instead of a face. Because to me, internet was always an anonymous media or medium. It would be weird to show one's face there or to put your name there. So it was like the same parents that told us not to, you know, reveal any information about ourselves. Then later on got onto Facebook on their own name, under their own name, sharing their birthday and everything, and all their personal pictures online. And I was like, what? Don't you remember what you told us in the 90s? And I still don't do that. I'm still not on Facebook. I'm not on, no. I guess Twitch is a social media, but then again, I'm not here under my own name or face. So I feel like I'm still anonymous. That's my ideal internet, so I can say what I want, do what I want. Can have a sick day and not be afraid if my boss thinks it's wrong for me to stream when I'm sick. If you feel strong enough to stream on your sick day, you should come to work. It's not a real brain cam. We'll pretend it is, like it's inside my head and the little creature there is making me do things. Oh, well, that wouldn't be a good run anyway, because I only had one lightning, but I kind of screwed that up too. Only when it's certain the SSD bug is gone. Yeah, that kind of, it scares me now because I'm not seeing it on the list. Like, it's, at the moment it seems like it's skipping it. But can you be sure? No, you cannot. So I will do a backup at least before I do anything. Well, wouldn't me making the backup be just exactly that? Like, now that I'm afraid that that will happen, then I'll back up. And that will actually trigger it. But I don't see that update on my list. There's no single 50 gigabyte file. But I'm sure my stream folder in total is bigger than that, and also well, I don't need to back up my studio stuff, music stuff, because I haven't done anything since the last backup I made. I've been very, very lazy. No! Damn it. Pew pew! Oh! That was, this is a scary fall. Total data transfer. So, are you saying that if I do it in smaller parts and then have like a minute between, it should be fine? 7 seconds? I'll take it. Alright. Not supposed to jump straight away, you're supposed to walk. Or you jump. But this is the thing, we're resetting so often that I lose the touch. We had good runs in the beginning because we got more of the speed power-ups in the beginning, so I could make it further before I needed to reset, and maintain the feel for the game. Now it's getting dicey. Select no for nothing. Also, hey, I have to do a stream on the Project Light Years, the new Project X game. Be something for tomorrow if I find the time. Come on, give me a speed up. Just wondering, like, how big my single folders are. Probably, I could check. I don't think it goes above 50 gigabytes for my, you know, Twitch stuff. That's the main thing I've been working on since the last backup. I meant to do set up system where I back up to Dropbox every week. But you kind of have to do that manually if you have like custom folders you want to back up. Can't really do those automatically, which is a shame. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Follows are anonymous, so you can just hang back or say hi in the chat. We don't always speedrun. Sunday we're gonna continue. Ooh. We're gonna continue our. That actually would have been faster now that I think about it. Continuing from there, we would have lost a life, but it would have been faster. Yeah, we're continuing our BC Kid playthrough on Sunday, which is Bonk's Adventure, but on Amiga. I did see a review of the game that seemed to favor the Amiga version on most categories when compared to the PC Engine one. So it's definitely not a bad port. I've been enjoying it a lot. Only played it once though, so and I think we made it to the last stage, but there seemed to be more sections there than some of the other levels. But we now know that we can get 2 health upgrades if we don't lose one before getting the other. Ooh, lightning. I like key, but I want speed from here. Thank you. Pew pew. That little pause there helps us to drop more consistently. Not really a time loss. That was an extra life, which I like. I think we're again looking at a 7-second level 1. Almost. Yes, easier start. Oh, he does it right. Another extra life. Do we have enough lightning shots? We do. Excellent. No! Shit! I was just thinking that. Should I shoot the clock because my speed might run out? And it did, just as I jumped. Damn Damn it. Well, we got a speed up from the other question mark that I had to take because we didn't get a speed up before. So many lives. And we're getting more. It's just too bad about that death. Like, that wasn't necessary at all. Look at the amount of lives. Shit. What a run to waste. No speed up. That's a reset, unfortunately. No matter how many lives you have, it doesn't make your run faster. There is basically a faster way to start level 3 first screen if you take a death. But that's mostly if you have speed already. And it's also kind of risky because you won't be able to know if you have enough speed. Because if you just get the 1 speed from the last question mark in level 2, that won't be enough. You need to have had speed before that. And if you have speed before that, you wouldn't know. So it's tough. If only the devs added some kind of a counter. Counts down when you have speed. You know how long you will have it for. Same for the invulnerability. Same for the weapons that you have. Maybe they could have displayed some ammo information on that HUD up there. It does have space for it. And it's not just, if you're thinking it's just like, well, they didn't foresee anybody speedrunning this. It's not just for speedrunning. In casual play, you'll also have to, what I do, if I have speed and there's a jump that I need consistent speed on, I'll wait until that speed is over. So I'll be sure to make the jump. Because it's just an unnecessary risk to hope that the speed will carry you through it. No speed up. We had an invulnerability, which is a waste, and then we had a life pickup, which is not a waste. Speed up? Nope. Reset. Here we go again. Yeah, I think tomorrow might be a good day for Project Lightyears, but I don't still know my schedule, so I might not be able to stream tomorrow, but if I will be able to, that's gonna be the game. Because I promised the dev that I'll do a stream on it. If they provide me with a copy of it, and they did, so now I'll do a stream on it. And it does interest me. I very much liked Project X, the original game. I still haven't played the special edition, which apparently is shorter and easier. So I don't see the point to it. But now I kind of feel that I should. Like, before I kind of review the new game. But maybe it will be a fresh take. A person who hasn't played the special edition. Only the original. Because generally, it's felt that the original is too tough, and because of it, not too good of a game or fun game to play. But for all the frustration that game brought me, I do remember it as a really good game, and a game that I had fun with. Easy? No. Okay. Okay, that was good. We don't have the big boy ammo. Oh, we got lightning from that question mark. Interesting. Oh, that was close. Almost fell. I think like it's better if you take that question mark after the elevator ride, because otherwise it would just run out while you're riding the elevator. Did it run out? No, we're still good. There it runs out. Okay. And a reset. Ah, good pace up until that point. Yeah, we're planning to have a little debriefing session about how Amiga August went with the crew. And then starts the planning for Amiga April. I've already put up some solo notes about what games I would like to feature. I always start doing that once the current thing starts. Like when Amiga August event started, I immediately started making notes of what I want, what games I want for Amiga April, and just the list kept getting bigger and bigger, and I now have 69 games. 69 games on my list that I want to feature, and I'm sure the other crew members have suggestions as well, and then we have to vet that list to 24. At them all. We don't want to burn out Dennis, though. But yeah, we would have to talk about the option of, you know, do we want more challenges? Do we do 30? So you kind of have to think about, well, which ones am I going to concentrate on? But the downside to that is that then some people will feel like, well, there are so many challenges, I can't do them all, so I might as well not compete. I don't think so far anybody has completed all of the challenges. At least all possible achievements. Like there might be like an easy achievement for a game, and then a harder one. I don't think anybody has ever gotten all of them. But the good thing is that you can always just, if a game doesn't get picked this time, you can use the next time. And that way you always have like a good list of good challenges. But obviously, you would like to see like your favorite ones being picked immediately. But you have to maintain a balance. With the categories that the games represent as well. Amiga RPG, I watched my brother play. Especially the dungeon crawlers. I guess, well, Dune is, I guess, more of a adventure game. Then there's Fairy Tale Adventure, which my only Amiga friend played. I never really got into that, but it looked cool, and it's on my list. I do want to beat it. Specifically Amiga RPG, though. No. Which ones were you thinking? Like, Moonstone has RPG elements in it. And I kind of like consider dungeon crawlers as a different genre, but maybe that's a sub-genre of RPGs. But yeah, Eye of the Beholder is also on my list because that I watched my brother play hours of. Hours and hours, days, weeks. But it's just one of those games that I was so young when I was watching my brother play it, and it seemed to be so involved and confusing, and, you know, you needed to know a lot of English. Yeah, RPGs, alright. So, I always figured that I'm not smart enough to play this game. I don't understand it, and I never will. So, I never did. But I am interested in picking it up now that I maybe would understand it. And kind of relive that experience of watching my brother play it for that long. Does Amiga have a lot of RPGs that aren't dungeon crawlers? Not the best time, but okay. And sometimes when it's not the best time, you have still kind of laid down the groundwork, and maybe you have more lightning shots, more speed that you think that you have, and that will aid with your second level, third level quests here. And, well, guess I'm saying to just don't get too fixated on if you're 6 seconds or 7 seconds ahead of your PB. Because that second might be just regained here in this level. Because of what you did in level 1. Oh, that's bad. It's kind of a risky grab that I've started now constantly doing. No! You didn't even drop to my death when I wanted to. Twice. Shit. That's bad. With that delay, I could have done it the easy way and still be faster. So this will not be a good time, and it sucks because we actually did get the speed up. How was I faster? That I don't get. But unfortunately, we did lose. We did lose a life there, and that's huge. We don't have many. Oh, balloon skip! Whee! Yeah! That was close. Okay, please speed, run out. I think we're still on speed. And that was what killed us last time. Shit, we're still on speed. Fuck. It's so freaking hard to do that. Screen fast enough when you have speed. Shit. Oh, we still have lightning. I didn't get rid of it. Fuck. Because I failed the screen. God damn it. That's a clusterfuck when you get there with speed. And we've done that twice today. It's so hard to, you know, gather yourself. So nice. Ooh, an extra life. Look at that, a gold. Fastest pace we've ever been on. Unfortunately, we can't finish this run because we don't have enough lives to do it. Oh, look at that, I saved one. That's nice. There goes the speed, though. And I haven't practiced this in a while. Ew! Woo! There he goes. We still have to take 2 deaths to clear this, so that was it. But it was over before then. Because ideally at this point I have 3 lives. Well, actually 4. Because 1 we lose there. I have 4. 1 you lose there. 1 you lose at the boss. And then 1 at the Egypt stage. So you should have 4 when you get on that elevator. And we had, what, 2? Or 1? So, not near, but look at that pace! I didn't know we could do so much better on Foreign Affairs while failing at it. That's reaffirming. Although our sum of best did not go down, so I'm thinking it was only a fraction that we bettered it. But yeah, if we get a gold, it's 5 seconds faster than our PB. I think it was the balloon skip that did it. But it could have still been 3 seconds faster at least. So there's room for improvement there. Definitely. It's funny with all these glitches and different tactics, the segment times are surprisingly similar. 139. Well, best segments. Let's say the best segments. 130, 136, 135. Then the little, outlier, 118 in World 4 because of the huge skip. And then 130. So they're all like between 130 and 136 except for World 4. And with all those different kinds of glitches, it's pretty interesting that it still evens out like that. But good runs today. Best pace ever? Think about that. Of all the times we've run this game, 1,732 goes. That was the best pace reaching level 4. By the way, I found a golden Competition Pro remake. A nicely wrapped too. I feel that would make a good prize for something. I just don't know what. Because if we do that as a prize for Amiga April or the tournaments in the future, it will feel like a downgrade because in the past people have been able to choose. And it was quite pricey. So I don't want to just throw it in like, here's, there's your extra award. I don't have that much money. Don't get me wrong, the support to the channel has been huge, and I've basically covered the cost for Amiga April and the tournaments until April already, which has been amazing. But you still have to kind of watch where you put those PayPal dollars to. You have the game night domain costs. Probably maybe be looking at some of that for the Amiga month events as well. Prizes for tournaments. Prizes for the events. You know, the Amiga months. I pretty much have all the original hardware that I want at the moment with the controllers. I might go crazy still with the NES stuff. So I kind of want to experiment with modifying a zapper so that it would work with a modern display. And that's also why the new computer would be good, because then I could use the run ahead option, which is actually quite, you know, CPU heavy. I could maybe make the zapper work for an emulator. Be awesome. We could do zapper games as well, and I had a couple of them. Obviously Duck Hunt. Then there was that. I forgot the name. I have marked it up somewhere, but like a Western themed shooting game. Was there a third one? I keep surprising myself by like remembering stuff I had on the NES, because I've been fixated in thinking like, yeah, I had like nine games back then. But the more I think about it, I must have had closer to 15 games, because I had multi-carts. Like I had the one with the Super Mario, Tetris, and World Cup Soccer. I had that. I think I had that, or did my friends have that? Then I had the one that had Duck Hunt, so I had the Zapper. And then I must have something else too, because I had that Western shooting game, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have that as a single cart thing. But you know, I might have loaned a lot of stuff. I can't remember. I do remember that I didn't have Super Mario 3. That I loaned. I didn't have any of the Mega Man games. Those I didn't even loan. I didn't have Zelda. I didn't even play that ever. I didn't have the track and field games. My friends did, and they had the Fourscore too. I wonder what other accessories or controllers would be kind of cool. There's the scope thing you put on your head, and it's, you know, voice activated. You make that work. It probably has the same issues as the Zapper. Oh, lightning! Shot there, but then we have to reset because of no speed. A lot of World 1 resets, and then every now and again, like once an hour, we get on a good run, and then I blow it. Then I blow it. And that's how it's gonna go. Until that one day that the same thing happens, but when the run comes, when that one run comes, I'll actually just see it through, and everything will go great. Now, the problem with that is that we actually need to get a lot of runs all the way to the end, because the last goddamn block is RNG. I still haven't found a way through it. I might still experiment if you can get past it. The little glitch I saw Bobby do kind of gave me hope, because it would mean that if we can load the next screen, we would be able to hop to that screen from below. But it seems very difficult to do that. So, doing that consistently, I think is out of the question. Speed running out right there when you're doing that jump, it's quite bad. Quite bad indeed. Oh, we have lightning. Also, I'm hooked. Sugar again. Keep wanting to go to the store just to buy sweets. Not happy about it. I was always like that, by the way. I don't remember this, but I hear that when I was very little, like before I was 5, I used to sneak up to people's cold coffee cups and get that final, you know, bottom of the, like the last few drops, because the sugar people used in their coffee would be sitting there too. And that I would just get that sweet nectar there from the coffee. And it went that far that I would make like commando strikes, apparently, to our neighbor's yard, 2 houses over. Like they were drinking coffee outside and left the cups out there, and I would come out from the bushes and just sneak in there and get that last drop there. Sweet sugar. Oh, you did that too? Awesome. And that's pretty much the last time I've, you know, done coffee, really. I've had 2 cups since, and it didn't taste good. Like when I was 14. The most coffee I've drunk was when I was around 5 years old. Shit. Not sneaking though. Yeah, well, if it was people you knew, you got to do it, but if not, we had 2 golds today. Hey, Packbean. To level 1 and level 3. Did we have level 2 gold as well? We might have. Why did we have 3 golds? But very slight ones, as you see, like in total they amount to 1 second. Still. Oh, that will do nicely. Oh, maybe that's a thing then, DG. Like, if you have coffee when you're very young, you don't like it later on. What's interesting, though, is I like stuff that has the flavor, coffee flavor, like chocolate or... what else? Ice cream. Did it like beer when you were young? No, I mean that if you drunk beer when you were really young, then you wouldn't like it now. Yeah, you liked the sugar, you didn't like the coffee. Oh, you didn't like beer, but you like it now. But maybe it only applies the way that if you like something that adults drink, if you like it when you're really young, then you don't like it when you're an adult. Maybe that's how it works. Did try beer at a young age. Let's see if I... Ooh, I have this, so I can't read chat anymore. Didn't like beer. I got to taste like a mild beer. The sauna when I was a kid. Didn't like it. Haven't drunk it since. Oh, we got a speed up. Awesome. Last puff of smoke. I still haven't tried smoking. Maybe one of these days. Oh, fucking hell. Don't even need to turn fast. I wasted a second there. Because I tried. Ugh. That will be a 5-second run now. But yeah, alcohol, I tried a couple of times, always tasted bad. Never developed a taste for it. Not really interested in the effect that much that I would drink something that tastes horrible. Tried to get in there. It's always going to be a bad run if you don't have lightning there. I've had that one, you know, a taste of beer, like a very mild beer when I was young. Then one glass of cider, like 4.6% alcohol. It was very, very bad. Did not like it. Drank like a liter of cider, share it with my friends. And that was like 0.7% alcohol. It's very, very mild. That kind of was like soda. Couldn't really taste the alcohol there, from what I remember. And those are the only experiences I've had with alcohol. All before I turned 14, and then I decided I'm not gonna drink. One deciding factor is that my father's father basically drank away their house and his life. And as it runs in the family, usually alcoholism, and apparently people who really like sugar are more prone to getting or being alcoholics. It's just not rather risk it. I haven't felt the need to. I've been pretty hardcore about it too, like not doing desserts that have alcohol or use alcohol in the making of, or eat Christmas chocolate that has alcohol in it. But it's mostly due to the fact that if there's alcohol in something, I taste it and it tastes bad. The social drinker. Yeah, I can understand that. And honestly, like, I probably would have had a better time at parties and all had I done it. But I maintain that I don't need it and I have a lot of fun without it. Yeah. I'm afraid that if... How did I get like a low momentum jump somehow? I don't get it. Didn't make it there. Well, we didn't have speed anyway, so it sucked. But yeah, I'm kind of like in the camp that I don't dare try it because I don't think I could control it. And I know. South Park says it's still controlling you if you can't have any. You just need to learn discipline. But since it's easier to not just not do it, I'll choose that. The punishment could be severe if you can't control it. Also makes it a lot easier whenever we go to parties or a club or anything. Never have to think about who's gonna drive. who can have fun and who has to drive. Demi has fun in the morning, streaming games. And drives to the parties. I'm really not a party person. I don't really like spending time with people in general. Unless I like the people. If I can choose the people I hang out with. We have hit the 3-hour mark. So I feel the next run that makes it to level 2 will be the last one. Now obviously I could make it to level 2 whenever, but I mean like on a good pace. And I've streamed this game for like 5 hours when I have good time with it, and I could keep doing that. I just feel like when that happened, we weren't at this phase where we're at the mercy of the pickups. I was more at the mercy of how I play. So now I don't really want to push it more than those 3 hours. The interesting thing is that this game has often given me that PB run once I give an ultimatum like that, or, you know, announce that this is the final run, or once this makes it to that, or at that point, we'll stop the stream. So, could be it this time as well. But yeah, if I'll stream tomorrow, it'll be Project Light Years, I think. I just have to set it up. The interesting thing is that I'll probably have to play it on my streaming computer. Meaning, I need to change up the cam setup a little bit. Because the other keyboard is there. It's the thing I'm using to do the splits. You get to see my awesome mouse as well. Ooh, almost died to that fireball. Look at how early we are there. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. I've had carpal tunnel syndrome thingy a couple of times. So I tend to pay a lot of attention to what kind of mouse I use. I use these ergonomic ones. I have a couple different ones. And the current one I have is pretty wild looking. It's kind of like a stick that points up. Then you move it like a mouse. It's been really good. Really like it. Oh, we're getting very, very tight there. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to give us speed up that consistently. At both instances, I tried coffee in the later years. I was around 14 when I did. 14 to 16. Both times I was... No! One of them was trying to stay up late when I was 16. It didn't help. Tasted bad, didn't keep me awake, and just made me have to go to the bathroom more. The other one was... I just tried it for the hell of it, like, I haven't really like this drink or tried it for a long time. So I'll try a cup at a social event, and yeah, it wasn't good. And you wouldn't think that's a problem. Like I think I've felt that's more of a nuisance to you know, people, rather than me not drinking alcohol or eating meat. I'm an opportunist meat eater now, so I eat meat if it's there, but I don't buy it. But the fact that you don't drink coffee poses a huge problem for anybody hosting an event where there's food, especially desserts, because the one thing people can't seem to remember, that not everybody drinks coffee or tea, but they might still want to have breakfast. So one thing that will be missing is the spoon to eat the dessert with. So it's just sitting there, the dumb look on your face. You have the cake on the plate, but you have no spoon. So you have to start like stealing it from a coffee cup. And then somebody's gonna be like, hey, my spoon is missing. Yeah, because there wasn't a spoon that I needed. So I eat the desserts. Those I go for all day long. You have to go to the kids' table to find a spoon, because kids don't drink coffee. They drink juice. But it's just something interesting that you might not think about. Hey, Psylocke, Turbo Nixter. Thought only coffee drinkers were sophisticated enough for spoons. Well, tea drinkers too, but, you know, that's the choice they give adults at, you know, parties. It's either or. Like, I would choose hot chocolate every time if that was an option. Give me that. And then when I order hot chocolate at a coffee place, these days, it's half whipped cream with, you know, some chocolate sauce on it and maybe marshmallows. And I'm like, well, where's the hot chocolate? I don't want this other shit. I hate whipped cream. I really do. I really don't like it. But you have to kind of, they don't say that hot chocolate has those things. It's kind of assumed that if you want chocolate, you want diabetes to go with it. No, I just want the hot chocolate, thank you. But yeah, you have to remember to say that. No whipped cream, no, not anything special. Just the hot chocolate, ma'am. Just the hot chocolate. By the way, since I changed servers, I'm not on the Finnish Twitch server anymore. I'm on the Norwegian one. We've got transcoding back. So maybe nowadays there are more Finnish streamers and they don't have the bandwidth or something. Transcoding? Oh, this is... I said that the next round that makes it to level 2 will be it. But that might take a while. as things are going right now. I don't know, but that definitely got rid of the problem. And it's been mostly Finnish streamers that I've seen not having it. Like Chalk Risk and Shorty Straw. Ooh, I didn't feel I jumped too early, but I guess I did. I will need to investigate if I can get inside that platform, delay the fall and drop on to the elevator and thus maybe manipulate my fixed position, which would make me be able to drop through the floor straight to level 2. Unfortunately, that would mean that same thing would keep happening in level 2, which is bad. But maybe then we could find a way to reset it. I don't know. As far as I know, the only way to get that glitch is with the teddy. And you can't beat level 4 with that glitch. Well, you can, but it's very, very slow because there's this one screen that you will get to pretty fast, but after that, you'll be going 1 pixel at a time, and no, that's not great. And as far as I know, you'd have to do that for many of the next screens. Probably. Oh, what are you doing, Demi? Also, just we were talking about the revenue share and all that Twitch does. I was still under the impression that all partners make 75% of the cut. They don't. They get the same 50 as affiliates. It's only the partner plus that gets 60%, and the partner plus level 2 that gets 70%. Nobody gets 75 anymore. Blew my mind. That's why probably Kick's model of giving you 90% is pretty, you know, inviting, appealing. But Kick has its own problems, as you might have read from the news. Also, it's very hard to manage your chat, like to moderate it with the tools that Kick gives you. So if you censor a word, it doesn't mean that the people can't send that message. It still goes through, and the word that you have censored just gets, you know, starred out. So working against bots is extra difficult. And most bots you have on Kick are reactionary, so they'll still post a message, just gets deleted after. Yeah. But would it go down to 50%? Doubt it. Kick playing some partners' hourly wages. Is that what's happening? I thought like the Kick model was based on your viewer count, and you get paid based on that. Do they have like subs, or I don't really know how it works. I'm just multi-streaming there, but I don't know anything about it. I'm definitely not an affiliate or anything like that there, so I'm not making any money out of Kick. Similarly, I'm not making any money out of the YouTube broadcast, but I'm doing that. So, just heads up if you want ad-free viewing. Those are options. But, as I only have pre-rolls, ad shouldn't be a problem once you have entered the stream. Yeah, I've like basically, I came across even that viewer-based info based from a news article because they're now handling the death and all that there. But they had like interviewed some random Finn about Kick, who streams on Kick, and the Finn said that there's probably only about 20 Finnish streamers on Kick, and that can't be right. That's ludicrous. I could probably name 20 Finnish Kick streamers, so maybe you meant people that actually get views. I don't know. Like the thousands or something, but yeah, there are definitely more streamers than 20 Finnish streamers on Kick than that. People tend to live in their own bubble, so he probably knows 20. And I probably don't get any views on Kick either. I set that up way back when. I figured I should start streaming on YouTube as well, just to help people find this channel on Twitch. And mostly to YouTube because they save VODs indefinitely. I've been really lazy about like making highlights from my playthroughs as well. I should get on that. A lot on the backlog. But yeah, I figured I'd set up Kick as well, so that if I get banned from Twitch or something, there would be another platform to keep going on. But at the moment, I don't think I would, because Kick doesn't seem to be that active with chatting or anything. At least for me. I'm sure that other people do well there, but it just hasn't happened. Alright. This has to be it. This is the run. It could be. I took a risk because I didn't see any effect of that. I thought it would be the invulnerability. Still not it. We have not been able to make it to level 2 for about 50 minutes now. Mostly because we're not getting the speed up in the beginning. Yeah, I even turned my Kick chat to followers only, because the only action I would see there is the Discord bots advertising their Discord profile, like some artist or something. And since I kind of want to have it on the corner of my eye, I kept looking at it like, okay, another bot, another bot, another bot. And you can't do anything about it because you still get the message, even though I would, and I did, censor the word Discord. But they can still send the message. So I see it pop up there. So now it's followers only. Which I would never do on Twitch. That's like the stupidest thing you can do. If you're trying to grow your channel, you put on followers only because you're trying to battle against the bots. Because most people won't follow your channel just to be able to chat to you. But if they got to chat with you, they might follow you. That's my view, at least. Because I come to Twitch for the interaction. As well as the games. I'm very, like, game specific. Like, if my favorite streamer is on, and they're doing something that... a game that doesn't interest me, I'll go watch something else. Or don't watch Twitch at all. Yeah. Because then you can't interact with the streamer. I mean, if they're like super fun, I immediately see that I would click with them, and I immediately see that they're doing all the games that I like. Like if they do Amiga only, for instance, games, I might still follow, but it's very unlikely. You're not getting the speed up. Yeah, I don't usually get, like, harassment from normal viewers, but I think that the main... Because I've talked to some people who have followers only on and asked them about it. They've been like... Yeah, my friend told me it's the best way to get rid of the bots. And it has helped a lot. I don't get bots anymore. But they're like, well... Shit, have you gotten viewers? Actually, have you noticed that people are not necessarily tuning in? Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Verified user only-ish. Making people give their phone number to Twitch. It's a lot. Yeah, that's why we had to stop doing trivia how I used to do it, because I didn't want to require people giving their phone number to Twitch. I mean, it's understandable for affiliates that they need to verify their username because they're gonna be making money and all that, but for a normal user, and you know, trying to justify it because, you know, people were getting harassed in chat. How? Twitch has always had the option of blocking whispers from unknown users. Like, if you weren't their friend or didn't allow that person specifically to send you a whisper, they wouldn't be able to. You can even set it so that you can only start whispers and nobody can send whispers to you. So what the hell? And by the way, they had the friend function on Twitch, and then they took that away. And I found a lot of channels using that friend function because it would give me like channels that my friends watch, and those were usually channels that I was interested in as well. No such thing anymore. Instead, they block whispers from everybody. Or, like, sending whispers? You can still get whispers, but you can't send them unless you verify yourself. What the hell? What is the point of this? It's so backwards. Yeah. And that's why we can't have trivias anymore, the way we used to run them. So stupid. Because I would have people whisper me the answer. No third-party things required or anything like that. Now they can't. Because Twitch wants to make sure that I don't get unsolicited chat messages. Unsolicited? Is that English? Is it this time I destroyed the clock. Alright, please give me a speed up. We need a speed up. No! We get another invulnerability. And that is how this stream ends. Tragically. So I can't die when I have the invulnerability on, and then I can't do the death skip, and then I lose 5 seconds, and that just won't do. Even if I got a complete run, I would still feel that I would need to redo it because I didn't get that glitch. I think like they're improving a lot of services, but they're just making some very, very weird decisions with the usability of the site. I don't like. Ooh. The C is free is live, but again, this is the situation. He's doing a game. It's not really, you know, doesn't really interest me. However, Brightbat is doing DuckTales too. Let's go there. Brightbat also runs this game sometimes, or has. Says he's gonna get back to it. I hope he will. Why didn't that work? Oh, does it have a space in the beginning? Fucking hell! Let me type. Ah! There! That's the guy, if the raid doesn't bring you over. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tomorrow, maybe Project Lightyears. Still don't know about Saturday. Sunday's gonna be PC Kit. Looking forward to that, actually. Yeah, thanks for hopping on in. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you another day. Have a great rest of the week and day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.